Have you ever wondered how the philosophy embraced by great figures like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus can provide guidance in our modern lives? How can the principles of Stoicism be a compass in achieving greatness of heart and living with high values? In this episode, we will delve into the core of Stoic teachings and how it can transform the way we think, act, and navigate our daily lives. Get ready to immerse yourself in ancient wisdom that inspires and guides amidst the complexities of the modern world. Let's embark on this journey together. When the storms of life hit, how can we remain whole? Firstly, we learn to focus on things within our control. This is the first key to Stoic wisdom. Imagine a day when stress and work pressure pile up. The tasks at hand involve looming deadlines and complex situations. Instead of constantly feeling frustrated, I found wisdom in Stoic philosophy, particularly in focusing on things I can control. In moments like these, I start by jotting down tasks that I can tackle. By creating a priority list to complete the work, I establish a more structured framework. This process helps me feel more organized and gives me the ability to tackle the workload more effectively. The importance of focusing on things within our control brings significant changes in how I approach a mounting workload. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by its complexity, I learned to break it down into smaller, manageable tasks. Consequently, I feel more directed and confident in completing one task after another. True happiness cannot be measured by wealth or recognition. Let's delve into the true meaning of happiness by placing value on our relationships and contributions to the world. In relationships, we find true value. Providing support to friends in challenging times is not only a noble act, but also creates profound bonds. Contributing to society is an integral part of creating high value. Engaging in social activities, giving to those in need, and helping build a better world. Often, happiness is found in small moments. A smile, a cup of coffee in the morning, or a stroll in the park can provide priceless joy. A humble attitude brings us closer to Stoic wisdom. Acknowledging our weaknesses, accepting criticism, and embracing personal growth are keys to becoming a person of high value. The importance of humility in Stoic philosophy is not only reflected in success, but also in how we face failure. Let's look at concrete examples from everyday life. We all have moments when everything doesn't go as planned. An individual may face failure in a project they undertook. However, observe how they respond. With humility, this individual doesn't blame others or circumstances. Instead, they reflect and accept that failure is part of the journey toward success. Humility leads them to extract lessons from these failures. They note each experience as an opportunity for growth, not as the end of everything. With humility and wisdom gained from failure, this individual grows and develops. They use these experiences as stepping stones to achieve greater success in the future. In this example, we see how humility can turn failure into a growth opportunity. This is one of the Stoic principles that teaches us that in every failure, there is the potential to grow into a better version of ourselves. Stoicism teaches us to embrace uncertainty. Life is full of changes, and we must accept and face each moment with a steady head. The principles of Stoicism bring positive changes to life. Let's look at an example of how this philosophy becomes a guide for someone facing life changes. One day, someone realizes that there needs to be a change in their life. Reflecting on their career journey, they decide to seek a more meaningful purpose. In the quest for deeper meaning, they discover the philosophy of Stoicism. Diligently, they read about concepts like focusing on what can be controlled. They begin applying these principles in their daily life. Perhaps it starts with small changes, like being more grateful every day or directing their thoughts to manageable tasks. This represents how the application of Stoic principles can be a strong guide when facing changes in life. Whether it's a career change, a relationship shift, or life goals, this philosophy becomes a companion providing peace and direction through every step. Greatness of heart is not found in extravagance, but in simplicity and the value we provide. How can we find happiness in simple things? True happiness is often found in small moments and giving value to the most important relationships, such as family. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, we often overlook precious, simple moments. For instance, having breakfast with family can be a joy in itself. Stoic philosophy teaches that true happiness is not found in material wealth, but in relationships and meaningful moments. One begins to value togetherness and emotional bonds. By valuing these small moments, one finds lasting happiness. It's not about what we own, but how we build relationships and give meaning to life. Partnering with time is an art taught by Stoicism. How can we appreciate every moment and place value on our time? As time progresses, our lives involve a series of changes and stages. How can Stoic philosophy guide us to place value on each phase of life? Let's explore this through a montage depicting an individual's journey. Each phase of life brings its own changes and challenges. A child grows into a teenager seeking identity. In the journey to adulthood, this individual faces many changes and significant decisions. Stoic philosophy provides them with a foundation to embrace change with inner calmness. Every phase of life has precious moments that need to be appreciated. In marriage, the birth of children, or personal achievements, Stoic philosophy guides individuals to place value on each experience. Not only in significant moments, but also in the small moments of everyday life. Stoic philosophy teaches us to place value and appreciate the beauty around us. By placing value on each phase of life, both in joy and sorrow, one appreciates the entire journey of life. In Stoic philosophy, there is wisdom in celebrating each stage and placing value on every moment we have. Now, my challenge to you: apply one Stoic principle in your life this week. How does it feel? I believe it's the first step toward a high-value life. Thank you for joining me on this journey. May we all guide ourselves towards greatness of heart. Remember, true value is not found in what we possess, but in who we become. If you found value or inspiration in this content, please don't hesitate to show your support by liking and subscribing to this channel. This way, you'll always receive updates on other positive content. Thank you for your participation, and let's continue building meaningful lives together.